Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I think my volume might be up a tad too high. Yeah, it's like blowing out. What the hell? Okay. So... just fixing up the volume, don't mind me. Alright, that should be a bit better. Should be a little less blown out now, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If the volume is still super blown out, just let me know. So we're doing something a little bit different. You may notice this is not a video game in the traditional sense of the word. This is AI Dungeon. And it revives the old-fashioned text adventure style thing. That old style of game, that ancient relic. And I've probably aged some people in the chat a lot just by saying that. But I want to do some of that on stream. It'll be a nice and quiet thing for a Sunday night, because it is Sunday night where I am. And who knows, could be a fun little thing that we return to, or it could be a terrible idea that we'd never do again. So, let's decide which one it is. So, we have a few choices here. We do have multiplayer here as well. I'm just going to go with classic. And we can explore a number of these worlds that already exist. And do note that I do have some backing tracks in here as well. Unfortunately, they don't really give us much in terms of music on this, which I suppose is kind of understandable. So, pardon me, just resizing everything. I'm really not set up to do this. Like, had a bit of a crazy day today, so kind of just jumping out the end of it. You can see I've got a cursor there. Hello. Cool. Explore worlds. So we've got a few different worlds we can do here. Since we're tight asses, we're going to do 3. So we have Kringle, Zaxxas, Winterbloom, Kadar, and Cthulhu. Don't know what we're feeling tonight, but let's go with Zaxxas. Why not? The world of Zaxxas. Zaxxas is a world of peace and prosperity. It is a land in which all races live together in harmony. The gnomes build their machines and live among the humans. Elves run the academies in which people come to learn. Ogres have no qualms living in the same town as humans or gnomes. But yet, all is not well. Let's create a character. Cool. My character's name will be, of course, Stompy. I am male. So, a choice of race. We've got human, elf, dwarf, gnome, ogre. I've always liked halflings. Every time I've played a D&D campaign, pretty much every single time I've been a halfling, so we're going to do that again. I normally go halfling bards. Let's do something a little bit different this time. So we have our alchemists, our druids, our hunters, paladins, mages, bards, scholars, or servants. You know what, let's... I did want to be a rogue or something. Rogues are kind of cool, but... let's move that map. Yeah, okay, cool. We're a halfling scholar. Yalan is a kingdom in which the gnomes control society. Second class, ooh, that sounds a bit nasty. How about Kuzco? Struggling kingdom. The kingdom is filled with an uneasy peace, and Orlania is a kingdom in the world of Zaxxas, a peaceful kingdom where everyone has a home and a place in society. That sounds lovely. Let's start our adventure there. So we're part of the Orlania faction. We're starting off in either Uruk, Mothem, or Nausicaa. We'll keep the world events on, because that sounds interesting. And I'm also keeping like half an eye on the bitrate and everything else as well. So we have Uruk, which is a town that is gateway to the great city of Orlania. Well protected, strong military presence are in the surrounding hills, hosts diverse landmarks such as a beautiful palace, a tavern, 2 temples, 2 Orlan and Alarathos small schools. Morthem, not a problem. Lumber mills, nearby Orcish clan, doesn't sound ideal, and Nausicaa. Let's go with Uruk. That sounds pretty fancy. Alright, so the AI is preparing our world. Let's see what we're jumping into. New quest. Stompy, oh, never mind. I don't get to read that. Zaxxas is a world of peace and prosperity. It is a land in which all races live together in harmony. The gnomes build their machines and live among the humans. Elves run the academies in which people come to learn. Ogres have no qualms living in the same town as humans or gnomes, yet all is not well. You are Stompy, a male halfling scholar in the town of Uruk, in the Orlania Kingdom. You are a scholar, and you are studying the history of the Orlania Kingdom. Bit of redundancy there, but we'll keep going. You recently came across a map and a book written in an old language that you have been trying to decipher. You found the book in an antique store, and the owner just told you that it was a gift to him from his archaeology professor. The map was found in an old ruin that no one goes near. Cool. Okay. So, this is very much like an old school text adventure where we can just type in what we want to do next. And that'll be totally fine. Yep, long sentences for actions are no problem. Get creative. So we have a map and a book taken in an old language that we've been trying to decipher. You know what, let's look at the map first. Let's start nice and simple. You look at map. Note that there is a bit of delay since obviously it's communicating and it's trying to get everything from an AI. You see a crudely drawn map with small notes written in old alphabet. There are markings of various lands. One such marking is near Orlania. Looks like a spider web with an M in the middle. Okay. So we don't really have anyone to talk to. We're just sort of scholaring out our own way. Oh, and you can also just press enter to generate more story. That's kind of handy. Open and read the book. Starting nice and slow, but what are we going to do? You open and read the book. You head upstairs and find yourself in front of a door you presume to be yours. What happened there? After unlocking the door, you enter and find yourself in front of another door. Before opening this door, you look at the book once more. I want to read the book. Yeah, read the book from start to finish. We got time. We're just going to read the entire book now. Cover to cover. The book is a journal. It starts off by talking about the last days of the Empire, then goes on to talk about the events that transpired during the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm. Ooh. Then it delves into the history of the creation of the known world in which it was written. I mean, that sounds fun. Okay, so... Alright, I think we've seen enough of this. Let's open the door in front of us. I'm keen about this door now. I want to know what's on the other side of the door. Oh, notice it changed it as well. You open the door in front of you. You open up the door, finding yourself in a bathroom. A bathtub sits in front of you, and you're able to make out a toilet, sink, and shower. You notice there is someone else in the house. Call out to the someone else in the house. I'm not sure if they're meant to be there, so that might not have been the best idea. We're probably going to get shanked or something. Oh. Okay, in order to improve the AI's memory, we're building a data set of stories. We want to share this story summaries. Write a short summary of the story so far. Let's opt out for now. I do want to do this at some point, but not right now. They call it someone else in the house. Hey! No response. You look around the bathroom and begin to look through the rest of the house. You come across a back door out into the backyard. Okay, go to the backyard. You exit the house through the back door. You find yourself in a fenced-in backyard. Sorry, my mic cord is just all over the place right now, so if there's a lot of background noise and shit like that, yeah, oh well, apologies. You exit the house through the back door. You find yourself in a fenced-in backyard. There is a trampoline, a large swing set, a sandbox, and several trees. You look around but see no one. You go back inside the house and continue your search. I want to play with the trampoline. That sounds cool. Okay. You can use the alter command. Oh yeah, so we do have commands here. So I don't know what these actually do. For best results, use second person. That's fair. And I am also logged in as well, I think. So games should be saved for me, so that's really handy. Okay, so... read more of the book. So there's someone in our house, and we have like a trampoline, a swing set, a sandbox, and a bunch of trees. Right, you flip open to a page labeled C. At first, the alphabet seems strange to you. Then you read a passage under it. Go on, give us a passage in. It has been 5 days since I woke up. I'm in a house. I can hear the voice of the man who found me. It sounds like human, yet it is not. It's outside my house right now. I must go soon. Is this whoever this is? Like, whoever's in our house wrote this? Right. It's outside my house right now. I must go soon. Yell out. Wait! Don't go! I just want to talk. We're pleading with the AI now. This is exactly what I thought I'd be doing on my Sunday night. Wait, don't go, I just want to talk. You wait for a moment, then silence. You hope he hears your message, but he's already left. Sighing, you continue to read through the book. Alright, I'll continue to read through the book. What a rude asshole. He wrote this book for me, and he's not even going to stick around to talk about it. The book talks about the man who found it, a human known as Nathan. He states that he found the journal in a shattered frame while tending to his family's crops in the Arid region. Give us a little more. Go on. Come on, AI. Build that world. He found it when he was returning from the fields. Nathan also mentions he believes the frame to be from a school book, explaining the little red schoolhouse on the front. The journal begins with a short story of the last days of the Empire. Go out to the front of the house and look, if I can type properly, look around. You exit the door of the house and begin to look around. You approach a mailbox in your porch and open it. You find a bunch of mailing there, most of it advertising circulars. Various places are offering deals for local businesses. You take out one piece of mail. Alright, what does the mail say? Illustrate this to me, O masterful dungeon. A letter from the Bank of Orlania offering you a low rate on a loan. You roll your eyes, go back to your house, putting the letter in your pocket. You found a clue. That's a clue? It's junk mail. How is that a clue to anything? Do I need to get a loan? This is the worst. This is like the worst immersive adventure ever. I was expecting, you know, D&D style shit. Instead, I'm getting. Oh, fine. Okay, I found a clue. What is this clue? How is this a clue? How's the AI doing? Not so great. You look outside to see if anyone is watching, then head to the back of your house. You part Lily found and go to the local Bank of Orlania. Tell smiles when she sees you. I think I'm just getting a home loan now. Or a personal loan. This isn't exactly what I signed up for. Ask to tell her for a loan and show her the letter. You ask to tell her for a loan and show her the letter. I do need to look at home loans at some point in the near future, so that makes sense. The teller looks at the letter and smiles. Sure, we can help you out. The teller hands you a stack of papers and a pen. You read through the papers, sign one sheet, and leave you a new loan. You've found a clue. How? Is this just like some immersive adventure to try and get me to learn more about fiscal responsibility? You exit the bank and turn right and continue out of the town. You walk across the fields to a gravel road, then turn right and follow the road out of town. You have found a clue. I think it's just telling us that we found clues just to get us to stop asking questions. Oh, it's so funny. Kim Cactus, hey, what's up? The clue is a small scrap of paper with 3 words on it. Bringer of light to save Orlanta. I thought it was called Orlania. Like right there. And right there. AI, come on. This clue will lead you to the Bringers of Light, a group of Orlania's greatest heroes. Alright, well, I was getting a home loan a couple of minutes ago, so... have you played this before, King of Cactus? What should we do first? Yeah, I must say, I've played it a few times before. I've never had it just tell me, yeah, go ahead and get a personal loan. So I'm not sure what AI Dungeon is telling me anymore. Let's go and talk to the Bringers of Light. Maybe they've got like a phone number or a feedback form or something, or a Facebook page. I'm assuming Facebook's a thing on Orlania's world or something. You remember a statue of a man in the town square. You head over to it, remembering the words carved into its base. Okay, but just saying AI Dungeon that I don't remember the words, what would they say? The Bringers of Light, stand tall in honor of those who have gone before. In the statue's right hand is a sword, and in its left is a shield. Yeah, I might just try and message him on Facebook. That might be a better idea. Actually, can I like take the sword or something? That could be cool. Like, it's probably part of the statue, but the sword and the shield from the statue. I'm not sure if the AI is going to know that it's not actually a real sword and shield, but we'll see how we go. Alright, you take the sword and shield from the statue, then turn around and head back home. As soon as you enter your house, your mum notices that you have something in your hand. What's that? Oh, nothing. Go upstairs to my room with my sword, my shield, and my loan. Yeah, no kidding. I think it was the last time I played, it just kept trying to make things sexual, and I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. It was very unusual. Right, you head to your room and sit in your bed. You wonder what you should do with the loan. The loan is now your property, so you could sell it for more money. Or you could keep it as insurance in case you need money in the future. Why did I get a loan? That makes no sense. Alright, open... You know what, let's try the Facebook route. And message the Bringers of Light. Maybe they're on Twitter, though. I hadn't thought this through. You open up Facebook and message the Bringers of Light. You send a message to the group expressing your desire to meet them so you can take the next step in this quest. Ooh, yeah. No, that is a good point. I'm, like, super mindful of that at the moment because I'm not sure how much it would take to get TOS'd. Anyway, a few seconds later you get a message back. Sure, if you want to, come on over. This message makes you feel eager and nervous at the same time. You should go though, you've come this far. Yeah, I did go and get a personal loan for them, so I suppose. Go and visit the Bringers of Light. With your sword, shield, and loan. The loan has got to... There's got to be some narrative payoff here. You walk down the street to the Bringers of Light's headquarters. When you arrive, a gnome stands outside smoking a pipe. Are you here to see the Bringers of Light? Yes, dear. Why am I calling this gnome dear? Alright, let's just see how the gnome responds to that. I imagine the AI-generated imagery, if they had it, would just be, nightmarish, for want of a better word. Like, AI-created images have, like, this weird, uncanny valleyness to them, which is... It's interesting, but I don't know if I'd want to see it. Yes, dear, you must be the one they're calling Stinky. You're in no mood for jokes. What do the Bringers want with me? Nothing, dear, just come on in. Go inside... Why are they calling me Stinky? I messaged him once on Facebook. The headquarters. And also check if I smell. Maybe I do smell. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe the gnome is warning me. You walk into the headquarters and are immediately hit by a cloud of smoke. Smells like a barbecue in here, you say as you enter. Suddenly, a female voice calls out to you. Hey Stinky, come have a drink with us. So who's this we're talking to? I thought I was going on a quest instead of getting barbecue. I mean, I don't mind. You turn around to see three Svelks sitting around a table. They're dressed in the same red and black checkered clothes they're wearing at the factory. One of them calls out to you again. Hey my boy, come sit at that table. Go and sit at their table and grab a drink. This has just turned into everyday life simulator. You walk over to the Svelk table and ask for a drink. Got any whiskey? The female Svelk looks at you and calls over one of her friends. Becca, go grab my boy a glass of whiskey. Yeah, I'm down for whiskey. I'm drinking water at the moment because it's hot as shit. Yeah, just walk home, go to bed, wake up the next morning, realize it was all a dream. I don't like this story yet. I'm going to stick with Stinky and Becca and the whiskey and the Svelk table. Oh. As you wait for your drink, the female Svelk beckons you to come sit next to her. So, Stinky, I'm Becca, and this is my table. Say hi to... She's got a K in her name in like the last few seconds. Which other consonants is she going to add on a whim? And sit at the table. I'm not sure if this is the most appropriate song for this. This is not very, That's a little better. You say hi to Becca and wait for your drink. A dark elf female with red eyes and wearing Warper ID goggles walks over to the group. Hey Becca, did you remember to wiping that secure channel? I'm a little concerned about the Bringers of Light now. And yeah, it'd be so boring if it was like, no, you can't do this. No, that's terrible. That's stupid. Maybe some guardrails, but I think it's a lot better for material if you just let it flow, I guess. What is Warper ID? Look at the elf female's goggles more carefully. Alright, what am I looking at? Those are some ugly goggles you have there, sir. Yeah, you could say that. Did I press the do button? No, I've just been pressing enter this whole time. I didn't know. Ah. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, I think they've updated this a fair bit since the last time I played. I'm not going to do much of story, I think. I kind of just want to let this thing go by itself. What do the goggles do? That's interesting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind in case things get a little weird. You say, what do the goggles do? The secure channel? No, I'm asking about the other ones. The other ones with the red around your eyes. Yeah, come on. Little more conversation. I'm just going to quit out of that. The elf reaches under her apron, pulls out a cigarette and puts it in her mouth. She lights it with a red-hot coal, which gives off an orange flame for a moment, then finishes burning itself out. Ah. You know what? It's been a long, hard day going and getting a loan and stealing a sword and a shield from a statue. I'm just, you know, I've asked for a cigarette as well. Got any more cigarettes? I'm not a smoker, but hey, this is AI Dungeon. I can be whatever I want. Sure, I got a pack in my pocket. The dark elf female reaches into her pocket and pulls out a pack of Marlboro menthols. This AI Dungeon playthrough is sponsored by Marlboro. She puts one in her mouth and lights it with a zipper. Thanks. You know what? This seems like a good question. So what are we doing here? Exposition me up. Come on. I'm John. What's your name again? I'm Stinky. Aww. Yeah, I know. You came to our table and told me what's up. Why you came to our table, I have no idea. I'm not a member of the guild. Dude, it's like... The D&D campaign that I was normally playing through had a guild as well, and it feels a lot like that right now. And yeah, I'm quite close to 100 followers now that you mention it. Like I actually got there were a few people who tuned in on Thursday for Jackbox. Like there was one person who was like, my finals are on later on today, but I just can't be bothered sleeping. So we were like talking to him about it. It was kind of cool. You know what? Then what are you doing here, John? See, I'm using his name. Or her name. I'm not sure anymore. I'm part of the Thieves Guild. I'm also part of a separate organization. We're sort of like the black market version of the Syndicate, but you're not in the Syndicate. Okay, when I asked exposition, I think I've gone a little too far. Turn back, turn back. I want to fix John with an intent but curious glare. Yeah, I suppose Jackbox is good for getting a bunch of viewers online at once and having some really fun games, but... And yeah, I've noticed that some people will tune into other stuff and some people won't, but, you know. I know a lot of people who basically just go through the Jackbox category and just stream from, and just basically pick out a semi-active looking game from there, so yeah, it's just what it is, I guess. Would be nice if it meant more people tuned in, but oh well, not overly worried. You fixed John with an intent but curious glare. I'm not in the Syndicate, and I'm serious. The Syndicate might allow some things, but for the most part we don't associate with them. Ah, good to know. You wouldn't happen to have an extra cigarette, would you? In my pocket. Do I have to get the cigarette out of their pocket? Ask for the cigarette. I appreciate it. And it's tricky trying to find free time, especially nowadays. I found like people are trying to make plans wherever and whenever they can, especially with obviously Christmas coming up, so... Anyway, what am I going to type? I'm going to ask for the cigarette since you don't want to just reach into John's pocket like a weirdo. There we go. You ask for the cigarette since you don't want to just reach in John's pocket like a weirdo. You ask for the cigarette and John pulls it out of his pocket and tosses it to you. Thanks. With a grin to Becca, you have her light it for you. Okay, Ask for your whiskey. You know what? I'm just going to let the story roll out. And yeah, there's just so many holidays at the moment. Just feels like, and even if it's not an official holiday, it's just other things happening. Like family catch-ups. I know I've got like 3 different Christmas catch-ups I need to go to, 4 or something like that. It's like, it's too much. It's almost better to be working at that stage. Alright. With a grin to back you, have it laid it for you. So, do you want to know why I'm really here? I'm not sure I want to know. Are you serious? This is sort of important. Well, if it's sort of important, then keep on rolling, AI Director. Let's do it. I mean, I could give you some general information. What you really want is to join the Thieves Guild, and this is the best way to do it. You nod your head slowly while you take a drag of the cigarette. There's a war coming. A war? What kind of war? If I use more exclamation points, the AI will know I'm serious. Just walk the hell out of there and go home. Yeah, I mean, my whiskey's taking a while. If I don't have to pay for the whiskey, then I'll happily bum a couple of drinks and then go home, but see how we go. Alright, the Syndicate is planning to attack the city of Liddell. The Thieves Guild couldn't care less, but since I'm part of it, I want to stop them. Okay. Why are the Syndicates attacking the city of Liddell? Also, why is my whiskey taking so long? In order of priority. Roughly. The Syndicate is trying to take over Liddell so they don't have to pay taxes anymore. The Thieves Guild is just trying to protect their business. The Syndicate's goal is pretty cut and dry, but the reasons behind them are a little more complex. I want to hear more, but firstly, I need my whiskey. Boom. There we go. That's narrative progression right there. Sure, but you need to decide what you want to do first. I want to... No, this has nothing to do with whiskey! I want to join the Thieves Guild. You just said you don't know anything about them. I know they're the ones protecting the city. Cool dialogue. Very cool. But I think the AI dungeon's just going off on a tangent of its own right now. Alright, fine. We'll join the Thieves Guild. How do I sign up to the Thieves Guild? Alright, I want in. Tell me what I need to do. You're already part of it. You just don't realize it yet. What do I need to do? You need to, well, do a job for us. Nothing too serious. Just pick up some goods for us. What kind of goods? Tell me more, tell me more. Don't concern yourself with that. This might turn sexual. I'm keeping an eye on where it might turn sexual, and I'm trying to steer it away from turning sexual. Like, I'm certain it will happen at some point in the night because it's an AI, and obviously it learns certain things, but... yeah, not sure. Don't concern yourself with that. Just get things you ask for and you'll be fine. What do I do after that? Well, you have to meet with one of our representatives to get the specifics. I'm sure they'll be contacting you soon. Thank them and go to the bar to get your whiskey. Why do they go here then? I could have just sat at home on Facebook and found all this out. You go to the bar and order your drink, which is promptly brought to you. Promptly my ass! When you take a sip of it, you realise it's been topped off. Thanks. The bartender simply nods his head in return. Look and see who's around. Maybe there's going to be like some bringer of light hero or someone that I can go chat to. John points out a group of men sneaking around the outhouse. There they are. The young Blade is pointing us out. I'm surprised he hasn't run off by now. You look at the group of men John's talking about. 3 men, 2 of whom are teenagers. The young Blade. Either he's literally a sentient sword, or he's got a really cool nickname. Either way. Call out to the group of men. You call out to the group of men. Hey! One of them turns around, looks at you and frowns. What do you want? I called out to ask you some questions. We don't want to talk to you. Why not? Because we don't. What do you hate, Cactus? Apart from whiskey swigging scholar. What am I? I'm a halfling, yeah. Calling out to you when you're trying to sneak around our house. Crindy Gacha Life Reactions on YouTube. Gacha Life Reactions. I am not actually sure I know what those are. So Gacha Life's a game. Okay. Sorry, I'm also just kind of looking this up for the first time because I don't know how, but I've... Free game for children, you know how that goes. Ah, yes. Yeah, my version of that was probably Habbo Hotel. Because I think Club Penguin was a little before my time. I can already see how that would go terribly wrong. Ugh. Icky. Club Penguin was sick. The games were so much fun. Like, I think I played it just because I was curious about it once. I wasn't, like, spending a bunch of time on it. Habbo Hotel, though, because that was the time when it was being raided almost constantly. And I wasn't raiding it, but I was just, like, hanging around on there just to see what was happening. And yeah, it was actually pretty cool. Because I think Habbo is still up, or they've brought it back up as, like, a fan site or something. There was also other stuff like IMVU. Crackety rated Habbo Hotel. Be an interesting live stream. Like, I'm thinking more like the 4chan raids and that kind of thing. That was a long ass time ago. Alright, it's a fair question. Why not? The man turns around and walks away as do the others. Stubborn sons of bitches. So what do you want to ask them? I wanted to ask one of them why he is called the Young Blade. Why they are called the Young Blade. I don't know why I'm being so thingo with grammar. I think the AI can sort of figure this shit out by itself. Young Blade, is that what they call themselves? Ha! Poor attempt at cover, even if it is true. You told it to me! Why do they call themselves that? Because it's what's they sound like. They are the young Blades, not the old or middle-aged ones. That was unintentionally hilarious, AI Dungeon. Well done. I'm trying to remember which... There was a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber that did a bunch of stuff with Club Penguin, but I honestly can't remember. It might have been RT Game. And basically, as soon as he joined, all of his fans just started flooding the server. Alright, so... Now that I've done that... Go back into... Was I in the ale house? I'm not sure. John is following around like a bad smell, though. You sat back down at the table, putting your drink, and now John's down. What? Okay. I think it's about time to go. Sure thing, sweet cheeks. Don't let the trolls ruin your mood. Why is this going sexual? I didn't want it to go sexual. Not right now. Pulling you up with him. I appreciate that, but I just forgot that I need to wash my hair. Bye. Oh no. Bye, Karth. Who's Karth? You start walking away before realizing something. Hey John, be sure to do an inventory on the trolls. John looks at you confused. The trolls? Yeah, the ones that live in that cave, remember? I just came here to have an adventure, and instead I ended up with a thing of whiskey and then some dude calling me sweet cheeks. Oh yeah, got it. You and John walk away from the alehouse holding hands. No, go away, John. When you enter the cave, you find two trolls sitting against the wall. They're both covered in green slime. Hey there, trolls. Did you do the job? You know what? I like this troll subplot. The troll subplot is good. I'm down for the trolls. Yeah, the one that Kiros sent you on. Did you kill those men? Yes. Good, we don't want any of our men dead. They do a fairly good job in the arena. You know what? Ask the trolls to take you to... how should I do this? Can you take me and not John to the arena? It sounds really cool. There we go. Yeah, I might think of a clever way around this. The trolls look at each other and burst out laughing. You want to go to the arena? That's cute! Can it? Take us there. The two trolls stand up and begin walking towards the arena. Cool. Okay. What's currently... Nah, I'll just... look at the arena. Keep it nice and simple. Looking at the arena now, it's a giant pit with a bunch of seats and a small barricade in the middle. There's a large crowd, around, let's say, 500 people. Your guides take up positions behind the small barricade and wait for the upcoming event. Who's the next one to... What's the upcoming event? I have to, like, fight a lion or some shit, don't I? All the while John's trying to hold my hand and call me sweet cheeks. It's a giant fighting pit. You'll see soon. Soon, a giant fist comes out of the pit with a roar. The doors to the other end of the pit open and a giant half-man, half-beast comes out. You know what? Holy shit. I think that's a fair reaction to that. Yeah, he looks ugly. That's one adjective I'd use. The beast approaches the seats and stares at the crowd. Blood drips from its upper lip and from its massive brow where it has long horns. It lets out a roar that shakes you to your core and charges forward. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was just a giant fist. Like fucking Master Hand from Smash Bros. And I'm like, I mean, sure, it sounds interesting. I'll suspend my disbelief. Who is... You know what? I reckon we can make this a reality to win. The giant fist or the half-man, half-beast. Who do you think is going to win? Let's talk sports with all the people there, with the trolls. The giant fist, obviously. Suddenly a horn is blown, the beast is hit in the side of the head with a chair. It falls to one knee and is hit again. When it gets up, his horn is broken. Man, the fist is kicking ass. Or punching ass, I should say. Wow. I just want to keep this going. I'm just spectating at the moment. Like, fuck adventure. I'm here to watch a cage match all of a sudden. Another horn is blown. The beast is hit in the back with a tomato. The beast lets out a roar of pain, but it stands again. You know, as the horn beast's eyes begin to glaze over. Not a tomato. keep throwing more tomatoes. The horn beast is hit with the back with the tomato, and then again when it takes a step forward, it staggers forward, then the beast hit in the side of head with a chair. It falls to one knee and is hit again. Okay, that might be our goal, King of Cactus, is just to try and get a game over. I'm certain I can probably make it happen, but also, I've just realized I'm completely out of water. It is getting a bit hot and dry, so I'm going to be back in like 2 seconds. Much better. Okay. You know what? Let's just keep seeing what happens if we keep throwing tomatoes at this thing. Also, not sure if you're a Celsius or Fahrenheit country kind of person, but it's just about to hit 8 PM here, where I am in Melbourne, and it's still near 30. Also, I don't have air conditioning, which makes it a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, it stands up again, but this time the half-man, half-beast snaps its horn at you. It's a bloodthirsty beast and decides to kill the horn beast. Where'd the fist go? I'm going to cheer for the fist. You run out of tomatoes, you throw rotten grapes in instead. And check how much fruit and or vegetables you have left. I might be running low on ammo, might need to conserve my ammo for later on. You glance around and find yourself surrounded by a large crowd of men armed with swords, spears, and axes, and even a couple of primitive firearms. You notice a gap in the weapons fire and charge forward, strapping on your sword and grabbing a large rock. I was in the crowd throwing tomatoes! Why am I in the fucking pit now? Alright, well, we've got a venture now, so throw a barrage of tomatoes at the large crowd of men. Well, if they want the picnic food back so badly, they can have it. The large crowd of men is hit by a tomato storm. You now relieve all the horn beast's charge. You grab a large knife from one of the dead men and throw it at the horn beast's head. You attack the horn beast with the sword. Alright. Feeling good about this now. We got a real chance. You swing your sword at the horn beast's arm and sever it. Holy shit. The horn beast screams in pain and drops the knife. One of the Orlandian men attacks with a spear, but the horn beast grabs it and smashes him in the face with the spear. Oh wow. I know what to do. Haha, you have been disarmed. Well, if I'm going to stick up with, if I'm going to, you know, hang with AI Dungeon, I need to have its sense of humor, I think. You charge forward, leap in the air, and ram the sword as deep as you can into the horn beast's skull. Oh my god, no, I was just trying to taunt it. I didn't want to... Anyway, the horn beast falls to the ground with a thud and you catch your breath. As you do, another of the men comes up to you. Do you want some tomatoes, sir? The really direct translation from vegetable in Swedish. I kinda do now. What is the direct translation from vegetable in Swedish? Do you want some tomatoes, sir? No, I'm full, but thanks. The man nods and departs. You're about to go back to the fight, but you're feeling quite full. Instead, you climb up on the top of a nearby house and watch a fight from there. green thing. So how does that play with vegetables that aren't green? Or are they just not considered vegetables in Sweden? Okay, fair point. It's almost like a linguistic thing, where how in most languages pineapple is ananas or some variety of that, and then it's just English is pineapple. There is a graphic for that. I'll see if I can find it. Literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, copy image address. Good part about streaming a web browser. There we go. So, ananas all the way down, ananasi in Georgian, and then just English because English is stupid. Pineapple. A, it's not pine, and B, it's not a fucking apple. Oh. Like, as someone, I did actually do a bit of study of English in my university, and I still think it's the dumbest language. It's just a mishmash of things that barely fits together. And everyone's like, oh, everyone should speak English. I'm saying, no, English is terrible. Half the rules have more exceptions than they do things that match it. It's a terrible language. Not sure if I could build a better one, but that's not my job. I work in IT, what do I care? Anyway, the man nods and departs. You're about to go back to the fight, but you're feeling quite full. Instead, you climb up on the top of a nearby house and watch the fight from there. Let's go, Giant Fist. After all that excitement, I kind of just want to see what the Giant Fist is going to do. The Horn Beast is feeling a little hungry. I rammed my sword into his skull. How is he still hungry? He shouldn't be hungry. He shouldn't be anything. A little hungry and weak from all the fighting, he charges to the nearest human, knocking him to the ground and begins to beat him to death with his bare hands. The human screams pitifully, begging for his life, but it's in vain. You know what? Someone has not learnt their lesson. Throw more tomatoes at the Horn Beast. That's what you get. You get more tomatoes. You get more green things. The Horn Beast looks around, annoyed by the tomatoes and the distraction. He stops beating the man to death. Oh, there we go. And walks up to him. He grabs the man and lifts his head up by his hair. Wow. Okay. Okay, so our sword, I think, is still lodged in his skull. So I'll get sword back from the Horn Beast. Let's see how that goes. The Horn Beast throws the man to the air and catches him by the neck with one hand. He snaps his neck like a twig and lowers the body down to you. Looks like this will do for tonight. You sigh and get back to work. Wow. Can I have my sword back from your skull, please? They respond with a meme that goes along the lines of dies from cringe. Yeah. I'd believe that. Oh, you say, can I have my sword back from your skill? I can't spell. Skull, please. Ha ha ha! Yes, yes, the Horn Beast chuckles, handing your sword back to you. Thank you, I appreciate it. You decapitate the Horn Beast and stuff the head into a sack. Man, my playable characters are fucking savage. I love it. I don't know where the Giant Fist has gone. I thought there was like a Giant Fist. I thought we'd willed that into existence, but apparently not. You trade the head of the horn beast for more tomatoes. You know what? The AI is doing pretty well. I'll give the AI that. You return to the fight, trading the head of a horn beast for more tomatoes. You throw the head at the soldiers, who catch it and begin to eat. Ha ha ha! This will make a great meal. I could eat a mouse. I'm not sure if the soldiers are really getting what's happening here. Talk to the... Try and find a mouse for that one weird soldier. There we go. But no, it's like, I think English has this one rule where it's like I before E except after C, which is basically words that are spelt like that should always be I before E unless it's preceded by a C. It's kind of as it sounds. But they stopped teaching it in school because there were more exceptions to the rule than there were words that followed it. So basically no one knows what they're doing. But that's totally fine. You walk around the battlefield looking for a mouse or anything you could offer to the man. You find a dead horse and begin to check its body when one of the Orlandi soldiers screams at you. Hey, what are you doing? Trying to find a mouse for my hungry friend over there. I don't want to pick a fight with the soldiers. I already had to kill the horn beast. I already wasted so many tomatoes. Oh, nope, the horn beast is back. I'm assuming he's just stuffing humans down his feed tube. The soldier looks over at the horn beast, who is slowly eating a human. Don't listen to him. We can only spare a few meat sticks for our dinner, but we'll share it with you. The soldier gives you huge chunks of human flesh. No thanks. I'm not particularly hungry. I filled up on tomatoes earlier. Horn beast final form. Fist. Whoa, okay. Your attempts to talk your way out of this are met with frustration. Hey, you heard the man. Give us some of that delicious meat or we'll start eating you alive. You hand over a few chunks of flesh and decide this is as far as you'll go. Have you seen my friends, the two trolls? I want to see where the trolls are. I feel like they'll be important at some point. The soldier thinks for a moment. I think so. I saw a bunch of big figures run past my position not long ago. You nod. Great, can you take me to them? Sure thing, come on. And yeah, no, I noticed it's just been over an hour, which is kind of cool. I do have like a hard stop later on just because I want to watch the F1 before I go to bed tonight, but... I don't even know when that starts. Whoa. Okay, I think it's 12:10 AM my time, so that's like 4 hours from now. Because you'd be in Sweden? So it'd be Sunday morning for you? Okay. Yeah, most of my day was spent Christmas shopping, so it just feels like a complete waste of a day. Anyway. The soldier leads you away from the battle and deeper into the city. You pass by a temple, and then a hospital. Hey, hold on, you yell, catching up with the soldier. Where are we going? The Troll's Den. Do you know where the Troll's Den is? No, it's a secret location. You shrug and continue walking. The soldier continues to lead you through the city. So where are we headed? I know, where to the Troll's Den, he says, running ahead. I feel like we're going to do something to the Troll's Den. Or it's going to be just completely not what we're expecting. How do you know so much about the trolls? den. Teach me your ways. I used to live in the forest near the Troll's Den. Okay, fair enough. You continue walking through Alania. The sun is high in the sky, and the city streets are crowded with soldiers, citizens, and wagons. You hear a few snickers about your past around one of the corners. What's all this about my past? Alright, what's all this then? A couple of Alandian soldiers are making jokes about you and your recent actions. The soldier ignores you, but you feel embarrassed. What, throwing tomatoes? Throw tomatoes at... Ooh, no, I don't want to say that. Then they'll definitely make fun of me. I don't want to be made fun of by the soldiers. Throw tomatoes at the two rude soldiers. I'm going to definitely start an incident by doing this. You chuck a couple of rotten tomatoes at the snickering soldiers. Shut up, nerds, you say. You hear loud reports and feel pain. You turn around to see a bolt sticking out of your chest. Now you will listen. Doesn't seem ideal. I know, I'll go to the hospital. Go to the... Concede that throwing rotten tomatoes was a bad idea and make a quick detour via the hospital to get the bolt removed from my chest. Yeah, I threw rotten tomatoes at them and then called them nerds. You hold your chest, realizing this is a poor way to end the day. Yeah, like, when they said they were laughing at my past, I thought, oh, there's some... And so ends the quest, your quest of seeking out the secret to a long and healthy life. Go to the hospital, please. Yeah, I thought there was going to be some exposition, and instead you enter the hospital and find yourself in a strange place. As in, not a hospital? Oh, this is not a hospital as you know it, or at least not the one you're used to working in. You recognize some of the equipment though, such as machines that draw blood and the strange OR table. I have been shot in the chest with a bolt and require immediate medical attention. I like to think I'm saying this loudly and proudly, like, I've been shot in the chest with a bolt! But I'm probably just slurring because I'm quickly running out of blood. I mean, I'm only a halfling, so... Like, running out of blood for me is bad, because I don't have as much as it. Not to mention, they probably meant to, like, shoot me in the leg or something, teach me a lesson. They end up hitting me in the chest because I'm so damn short. They're like, shit, okay, didn't mean to do that, my bad. Okay, a young woman in a white coat hurriedly approaches you. I think I can help you with that, she smiles, as a younger man with a nursing pin on his lapel enters behind her. I'm Helena. Nice to meet you, Helena. Please make sure I don't die from this bolt in my chest. I think this conversation is going swimmingly. Helena smiles and quickly moves to your side. She begins pressing on your chest and asking you questions about what you felt and saw. As her assistant takes your blood pressure and heart rate, she begins to gently remove the bolt from your chest with a sharp stick. Ow. An assassination attempt has been made. I have been shot in the head and require immediate medical help. Thank you. Thank you and have a lovely day. I see the bolt has embedded itself in your chest, she says. How long did you go to fucking medical school for that, Helena? It's a common enough shot, but I can't say it doesn't hurt quite a bit. You decide to be a good patient and let her take the shot. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm either going to be healed or just die immediately. She finds the exit hole and puts a large contraption over it, making loud noises and sucking on the end. What's that? We put bullets in these so we can trank patients without having to carry around a sack of sleeping people, she laughs. What kind of hospital is this? Laugh nervously. I'm gonna die. Yes, that is a great idea, you reply, but I believe I would rather carry one around. After a few moments, she withdraws the trank. You're intentionally groggy for her to strap you to the operating table and quickly covers your body with a sheet. No, I'm not dead yet! Come on. Just a reminder, maybe she's forgotten. Helena laughs and hands you a bullet. Here you go, I put you to sleep first so I could work on you without worrying about you punching me in the throat. What the fuck? You grab the gun and hold in your hands is a weird, strange feeling. You know what? I'm just going to see where this goes. Helena seems nice, albeit very morbid. Shoot her in the fucking face. I will if it doesn't give me anything good out of this. Fine, I'll play along. What do I do with this? We're going to use this to reaffix your sternum and ribcage. It's going to hurt like a son of a bitch, so I'm going to give you something for the pain, okay? Is that why you gave me the gun? Is this American healthcare? Is this what happens in America when you go under for surgery? Tranquilizers and amobarbital. It's going to make you sleepy, but not unconscious, and it'll help with the pain. Fine, you say. Helena grabs a syringe, which has a clear liquid inside. Hey, Captain Pokemon. So this is AI Dungeon. It's sort of like one of the old text adventures, but every prompt that I say is actually answered by an AI, so it's completely randomly generated. Which is cool because there's no way of predicting what's going to happen, but it also means that, like, sometimes shit just doesn't make sense. So, to give you a quick update on what's happened so far, I went and I found someone in my house, they gave me a book, I was told to go get a loan from a bank, I went to the Bringers of Light, which smelt like barbecue, had a bunch of whiskey, smoked some cigarettes, joined the Thieves Guild, got told that there's going to be a war, and oh yeah, someone called me Sweet Cheeks, that was interesting, and then went to an arena, fought a horn beast, hit him with some tomatoes, and then got shot in the chest by a bolt after I left. No, I'm just recapping what's happened so far, so this is just bit by bit, and now I'm getting operated on by a woman with a very dark sense of humor named Helena, who's given me a gun. So, just gonna see what happens. So, no, this is all a recap. Metroidvanias, don't mind them. Never really played through a ton of them, start to finish, but not to say that I never would. I've been meaning to play Metroid for a while. Seems like my sort of jam. Alright, Helena grabs a syringe which has a clear liquid inside. She pushes up on the plunger to fill the barrel and prepares it. Then she grabs your arm and extends a needle towards your veins. You feel a sharp pain like a bee go into your arm. You wince and the whole world starts to get fuzzy. There is one of my neighbors has a lavender bush, which is out the front next to the footpath near where I live. I have been stung by bees, like, coming back from walks previously, and they hurt like bastards because I'm like slightly allergic as well. Not super allergic, so I don't go into anaphylactic shock or anything, but it just swells like a bastard. So sharp pain like a bee just means momentary pain followed by like a week of swelling and regret. It's funny though, because it makes one of my arms look really skinny and pale, and the other one's like really swollen and red. Also, I hear really good things about Ori and the Blind Forest. I can't remember, that was on PC as well now, right? And I think they put it out on Switch. Oh, it starts to get fuzzy. I need tomatoes. Cool. I feel like that's something I would say. I remember, I think last time I got put under in general anesthetic, I started asking him for sandwiches. No, I was talking about Blazing Saddles, and they gave me sandwiches afterwards. Yeah, so Captain Pokemon, it just gives you random things based on what you've given it and what it knows about the world. So this is all just done by an AI that's been trained up specifically to build out adventures. I need tomatoes. What? Says the doctor. You stare at her. I'm hungry. I need tomatoes. Helena quickly goes to find a jar of tomatoes, open it and hands it to you. You look for a moment, puzzled. Yeah, I got a jar of tomatoes? This is... Thanks for the tomatoes. Have you managed to get that bolt out of my chest yet? There we go. Realize they are red pickles. They're just pickles that someone's painted red. Have we managed to get the bolt out of my chest yet? No, she says, a hint of frustration in your voice. We've tried everything we can think of. It's just going to have to stay in there. You smile and sigh, closing your eyes. No, I'm going to eat a tomato. Why not? Eat a tomato. I don't think I've actually eaten any tomatoes in this playthrough. You laugh. That was the best thing I've eaten in years. Helena smiles. Pleased you liked it. A few moments later, the door opens and shuts as Mr. Damar enters. Ah! The awakened one is doing well, I trust. I don't know who this is, but I'm going to treat him like I've always known him. Mr. Damar? What are you doing here? He smiles. I came to speak with you. And how is our patient? The tomato was delicious. And by the way, if there's any ideas that you guys have for what I should say or do, feel free to chuck it in chat as well. I'm just having fucking fun with this. There's no real point to it. It's just... If we can get a game over, that'd be a fun way to end the night, but oh well, we'll see how we go. Yeah. Tomato was delicious. Mr. Damar chuckles. Yes, it was. Well, on to business. You've caused quite a disturbance in the city, my boy. Oh no, I don't want a story. This hospital... Yeah, sure. This hospital sure does have the best tomatoes in town. I like how this Mr. Damar dude is one of the few that's talking sense. Mr. Damar sighs, shaking his head. No, I don't think so. This hospital is a well-kept facility used for the good of the people. You've been anesthetizing people and all two are confusing them and stealing their money. What? Never mind, I take it back. Mr. Damar does not know what he's talking about. Ooh, boy. Okay. Nonsense. I think you may be a bit confused. Why don't you come down to my sewer for a bit of a rest? Yeah, I don't remember what we do. Like, we got a personal loan from a bank or something at some stage? I don't remember. Mr. Damar looks at you, rolling his eyes. If you think I'm walking into those filthy sewers, you are sadly mistaken. Mr. Damar, I know you're the boss. You might get comfy. Mr. Damar laughs, shaking his head. Why is that capitalized? Wake up can be a good input if you're done with the story. You just want really want the AI to go starting off in the ranges on some unrelated tangent. I mean, the AI is doing a pretty good job of that already, to be real. Like, immediately, it gave me a book and a map, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'll look at the book. And then it's like, I heard someone in my house, and then I got told to get a personal loan from a bank. I don't think it needs too much help on unrelated tangents, but I'll give that a try. Would you and Helena like some of these tomatoes? They're very juicy. I'm just trying to be nice, you know. Maybe they'll come down to my sewer and I can anesthetize them. Mr. Damar sighs, shaking his head. No, I don't think so. We need to get this bolt out of your chest soon. Find the tomato locker and consume the red fruits and vegetables. Okay, that might be our goal then. Just find as many tomatoes and things as we possibly can. You get this bolt out of your chest soon. Sure thing. Can you take the bolt out of my chest? I like this Mr. DeMar fellow. He seems nice. Mr. DeMar's smile disappears. He raises an eyebrow, staring at you. Then he sighs. I'm going to see if I can't get you out of that. Okay. He walks out of the room, leaving the door open. Offer Helena a tomato in exchange for her removing the bolt from your chest. You offer Helena a tomato in exchange for her removing the bolt from your chest. She looks at you, frowning. I'm sorry about all this. Don't worry, I've got 2 more bolts in my back and a cage. Helena sighs, shaking her head. She walks out of the room, closing the door behind her. Oh, this sucks. I'm in the room by myself. Look around the room and see if there is a tomato locker. You know, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. You find a large metal locker which is pretty full. You open it, begin to search for the ripest, juiciest tomatoes. A few moments later, you hear the bolt slide free of the side of your chest. Hey! Hooray. I don't know what people say when they don't have a bolt in their chest any longer. Mr. DeMar chuckles. Oh, he's back. Fine, fine, you can have it out. Helena walks back into the room, a bolt in her hands. She walks up to you looking at the bolt. It's kind of rusted in, though. Rusted in? How long have I been here? How long have I been here? On the plus side, we got rid of John, because he kept talking to me about sweet cheeks and things. Oh, about 6 hours or so. I'm healed! Mr. DeMar walks out of the room, returning a few moments later with a bolt cutter. Here, okay, let's get that bolt out of your chest. You know what? This seems like a good approach. Let's go with this. I feel like I shouldn't be the one defining where this is going, but... He walks up to the bolt and uses the bolt cutter to cut the bolt free. It slides free, clattering onto the ground. Mr. DeMar quickly grabs it with a nearby pair of pliers. You gasp for air, breathing heavily. Okay, I don't think I've got any more bolts in me now. I think I'm bolt free. Is that it? Am I healed? Stop being impatient. I want to get up now. You can have the bolt out in a moment. Put the bolt back in! The scrum of the table, trying to find a position that allows you to relax just a little more. Moments later, there you go, you're free. It will take a few days for the silver to completely wear off, but you're good to go, Mr. DeMar says. Let me up, you say. Mister. Doctors when card declines. Mr. DeMar stares at you, nodding. He grabs a liquid out of a small bottle which pours into your wounds. You gasp, trying not to scream in pain. Scream in pain. There we go. A small amount of the red liquid falls onto your wounds. As it soaks in, you begin to feel numbness wash over the wounds. Thanks again, you say. Anytime, Mr. DeMar says. You push up, hopping off the table. Okay, so... You know what? Let's go back to the... Yeah, I think I've just become a tomato now. Go back to the tomato locker. They better not put another fucking bolt in me, I swear. You walk back to the tomato locker, finding it empty. The locks are all broken off. Huh, you say. You walk further into the room and find there are several tunnels dug out in this room, leading into different directions. I'm getting distinct Homestar Runner vibes from this. It's like, you can go north, south, east, or Dennis. You know what? Let's go north. I actually, I went to South by Southwest in Texas a few years ago, and one of the things I saw there was a live D&D show featuring, or basically run by Dan Harmon, the creator of Rick and Morty and Community. And he went on there with a bunch of like people he knew. There was like Jason Mantzoukas, who's like a movie star. and this one just really cynical, like wisecracking DM who was really cool. Dan Harmon was drunk as anything, and there was a part where they were basically just doing a one-shot campaign in and they were just basically in a coliseum. And Dan Harmon was like, I want to go north. And the DM's like, you're already pressed against the north wall. You're literally like flat up against it. And he keeps screaming he wants to go north. And he's like trying to tunnel through the wall. It just reminds me of that for some reason. Honestly, King of Cactus, you're arguably doing a better job of driving the story along than myself or AI Dungeon. So I definitely appreciate it. You walk down the tunnel passing a few guards. One of them nods at you. These must be the guards of the king's quarries. They're very nice to you. Another guard stands by a campfire warming his hands. Hello there. Let's say hi to the guard. You know, he seems personable. Me gusta tomatoes. That seems like a good approach. Hello there, what brings such a pretty lady like you out here? I'm a girl? I'm looking for Tom. He's the guy in charge of this place. The guard laughs. Alright, I want to see where this goes, but then I'm going, me gusta tomatoes, 100%. Yeah, that'd be my boss. You looking to get a job? Well, not really. Well, I'm doing a very good job of not getting a job right now. I'm just looking for him. Ah, you want something. Well, I hate to admit it, but yes, I'm in need of work. I was sort of hoping you'd give me a hand. Are you looking... You looking to get a job? No, I'm just in need of work. Haha, don't sweat it. You know what, let's give this a try. Maybe Tom really likes tomatoes as well. Me gusta tomatoes. Oh crap, no, that's a do action. The guy pulls out a cigarette lighting with a fire lighter. Why don't you come here to the fire? It's really cold out here. Oh... I'll say it again. It even corrected the... I gusta tomatoes, yeah. I like how it even corrected that part. The guard laughs. Yeah, we know what you mean. Come on over. You walk over to the fire, smiling. The guard... Oh, no. None of this. You walk over to the fire, smiling. The guard pulls you in, kissing you deeply. You start to push him away, but he holds you in a firm grip, kissing you back. Is that what me gusta tomatoes means? What has happened here? I was here to get a job, damn it. I'm a man. Okay. Maybe this will freak him out. The guard laughs. What? No, you don't. You're a girl. I can tell. I'm not. I'm a boy, you say. The guard sighs and pulls out his gun. Yeah, I know what me gusta means, but I feel like it was code for something in this case, because he's gone, I get what you mean. Alright, let's make out near the fire. And I'm like, I don't want this. I just really like tomatoes. Maybe it means something different in this kingdom. I think I'll... You can also press the rightmost button above the text. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll try not to use that too much, just because I kind of like the, whatever this is. But, yeah, if it gets a little too weird, I'll keep that in mind. Cheers. It has actually been a while since I've played this, especially on PC. Be leaving now. I'm trying to play it all suave and not have to attack the guard. The guard points a gun at you and you step back. Say what you want, but that's never stopped you before, he says. Oh god, okay. Throw a tomato in his eyes to blind him and then run away. Yeah. Yeah, hour and 30-minute mark coming up. You throw a tomato in the guard's face. He stumbles back, trying to get the tomato out of his eyes. In your surprise, you run into the darkness. Suddenly, you trip on something and fall onto your rump. Get back up and keep... Find somewhere to hide. There we go, hour 30-minute. Whoop woo! You find a rock to climb to climb on top of in the darkness. You hide behind, watching the campfire. Suddenly the fire is kicked out and a strong hand grabs you by the scruff of the neck. Come on, you little furball. Alright, kick whoever has just grabbed me. Furball? Like, I'm a halfling, dude. As you attempt to free yourself, your foot accidentally kicks the fire pit. Hot embers fly into the air and you scream in pain as you are set alight. Holy shit. Stop, drop, and roll while screaming in agony. Hey, at least I don't have a bolt in my chest this time. Surely there's got to be a better way to deal with this situation. Like, we got one very grabby guard. We have one that thinks I'm a furball, and now I'm on fire. Yeah, we'll just stop, drop, and roll, I think. You drop to the ground and roll around the dirt trying to put out the flames. You scream and the villagers come from their houses. Suddenly a voice shouts, "Son of a bitch! These are my goats!" Goats? Okay, I have a plan here on how we can deal with this. Like, one of them called me a furball, so clearly I've got some goat-like tendencies, even though I'm, like, a halfling dude. Pretend you're a goat. I think this is our best option from here. I think this is what the game wants us to do. The man looks at you, his eyes dart away. Goat? Nah. He mutters and walks away. Well, I tried. You stand up, dusting off the dirt. You walk after your would-be kidnapper, trying to decide what to do with him. Oh, apparently I'm in the Assassin's Creed game now. Consume the tomatoes that the man is growing. I don't mind that idea. What if we steal his tomatoes? You steal his tomatoes. You jiggle the bag of tomatoes and smile. Tomatoes! Those are my goats. You sigh, grabbing some tomatoes and walking back to your campsite. The man looked at the tomatoes before snatching them back. Well, I tried. Eat the tomatoes before he can walk away with them. Honestly, the thing with me gusta tomatoes was terrifying enough. I don't even want to think about where it'll go from there. You look at the tomatoes and grin. You slowly take a bite out of one of them and chew slowly. I thought I was a man, but you brought me here to be a goat. Nah, you frown. Your eyes go EY. What? EY. Nope. I'm lost. It's a baby name? It's a company? Yep, I'm completely lost. Okay. You know what? What does EY mean in this context? If it says it is a powerful corporation, I'm going to lose my shit. Goat eyes. You frown. Are they not beautiful? The man laughs. I guess. Are they goat eyes? He sighs, picking the skin around his thumbnail. His thumb? They're brown. What do you want to be when you grow up? I thought he was my would-be kidnapper, and now we're just talking about life goals. Yep. Done. A tomato. He raises eyebrows. A tomato? Yes, why? They're fun to play with. I don't think that's a job. He frowned, thinking, then he realized what he means. You want to be a bear? Are we seeing a career change or something? Also, our quest is gone. Just somewhere. You say hopefully, no, why would I want to be bear? Why would you want to be a tomato? He sighs and sits by the fire. I want to go home. You frown, unsure of how to respond. I think... Why are we engaging in a deep and meaningful with our would-be kidnapper? You know what? Home is where your heart is. Or where the tomatoes are. There we go. Now that's good advice. Home is with your wife and kids. He looks at you. Do you have a wife and kids? You nod. Then I'm happy. Where is home? He looks at you. Do you have a wife and kids? And I'm happy. Where is home? Home for me is a glass of whiskey, a sack of tomatoes, and a bolt in the chest. The music's kind of mellowed out a bit. He says into the fire, my home is a glass of... Oi! Don't steal my home, asshole! My home is a glass of whiskey, a sack of tomatoes, and a bolt in the chest. He says nothing more. In the morning, you pack up your things and set off on your journey. Okay, so I think I do still have a map. Last time the map just told me to go to the bank and get a personal loan. Arrest him for breaking and entering. I could. Accuse him of stealing. Well, we'll accuse him first, and then if he doesn't own up to it, we'll arrest him. You walk up to the man. What did you say? He looks at you, his eyes darting away. I said my home is a glass of whiskey, a sack of tomatoes, and a bolt in the chest. Alright, buddy. Okay. Are you trying to steal my home? My home? You son of a bitch! Ooh. Oh, strict safe mode. See settings. Excuse me for a moment, I just need to, I'm over 18. I must have saved that. Oops. Okay. There we go. Are you trying to steal my home, you son of a bitch? He gives you a sideways look. I'm just trying to make conversation. You grab your dagger and run at him. He pulls up a hand to defend himself and swings the bolt at you. Not the bolt. Where did he get the bolt? Alright, I like your idea, more cactus. Arrest him for breaking and entering. This got violent a lot more quickly than I thought it would. I suppose I did call him a son of a bitch, so... You grab the bolt and throw it to the ground. You grab him by the cuff and drag him to police station. You're under arrest of breaking and entering, you tell him. Hey, we did it! We defused the situation. We're really good at this. He snarls, struggling against you. I'm under arrest for escaping prison. Oh, good thing that we arrested him. You slam him up against the car and search him. Alright. Okay, AI Dungeon. You find a small caliber pistol in his coat pocket. I thought you said your home was a bolt in the chest. He stares at you as the police arrive. Thank goodness you're here. This man stole my home and my tomatoes. A police car pulls up with officers spilling out the door. What's going on? One asks. It's literally, I just said it right there. Okay, let's try that again. Thank goodness you're here. This man stole my home and my tomatoes. You hear a snarl and look up. The man stares at you, his eyes narrowing. He bursts towards you, faster than a speeding bullet. You draw your pistol as he slams into you. Ooh. Shoot the... Heroes Never Die by Harris Heller is the song that's currently playing. That is ironic. shoot the thief in the head. Oh, you raise your pistol and fire. The bullet hits the man in the forehead, knocking him unconscious before he even hits the ground. You quickly search him, finding a set of keys and your stolen tomatoes. Son of a bitch. I knew it. I feel like that's a good thing to say. What sort of nefarious monster have we just stopped? Take him away, boys! You raise your hand, the police officers grab him, they begin dragging him away. You go back into your house and stand at the doorway. You watch as they put the man into a police car. Okay, so I'm back in my house now. That already picked it up. I mean, he did try and give me the bolt back, so that was kind of nice of him. Check that everything is okay in my house. Oh, it's meant to be, yeah, second person. You walk inside, closing the door behind you. You stand in the middle of your living room. Everything in order. There are no signs that anyone has been in your house recently. Why is that capitalized? Store the tomatoes in your tomato receptacle. Receptacle. I can spell receptacle. You walk into your master bedroom and open up your dresser. You pull out a long, large box and place the tomatoes inside. Ah. Much better. Now I can sleep safely, knowing that my home and my... Yeah, MusicBot's getting real passive aggressive right now. Tomatoes are safe. It's like Tommy Wiseau wrote my dialogue. You pull out one of your many pillows and a comforter and curl up under the covers. You press the remote for your large flat screen, turning on local news. Look at what is on the news. So, the local news is giving you detailed information about a large fire that broke out in an orphanage yesterday. You watch, horrified, as the footage shows the orphanage exploding into flames. Wow, okay. Oh, no. Who would... Oh, no. I realised I wasn't actually saying anything there. I feel like I should talk to someone about this. I mean, there was Mr. Damar. He seemed to know a lot about things. Call Mr. Damar and ask him about the orphanage fire. I feel like Mr. Damar will fix all this. You pick up the phone and dial Mr. Damar's number. It rings for a while before he answers. Hello? Hello, Mr. Damar. Have you seen that an orphanage was on fire? He stops mid-sentence. How did he stop mid-sentence? He wasn't talking! Oh my, yes, I've seen it. Am I calling regarding that fire? You nod. I called him. He sighs. Do you know anything about this? Maybe Mr. Damar is not the upstanding citizen we thought he was. The fire does make a great cooking place of tomatoes. I know something about, yes, I was there. What do you mean you were there? He doesn't respond for a moment before sighing a second time. Mr. Damar, tell me what... Tell me why you... Actually, no. I'll let him talk. I'll let him talk. I don't want to speak over the top of him. I just punched my mic. Apologies for that. Goodbye. Click. You hang up the phone in confusion. Have you dialed the wrong number? You have no idea who this Mr. Damara individual is. So what say? Let's go cook some tomatoes. I think you're right. Go to the I can't spell orphanage right tonight. This just makes me want to eat tomatoes. I did have a BLT for lunch yesterday, so I think that might be part of it. Actually, that's an interesting idea. Can I get the stream sponsored by a tomato company? Maybe I'll try that. You get in your car and drive to the orphanage. It's a large building made of wood and brick. As you pull up to the front, you see small flames coming out of second-story windows. Cook your tomatoes on the flames. Dude, fried tomatoes. I'd be so keen. You look up to the front door and press the intercom button. A video screen appears showing the man with the goatee wearing all black. Yes. I see that you have a fire here. Can I use it to cook my tomatoes? Throw barrels of tomato juice at the fire to put the fire out. He pauses before the door clicks open. Certainly, come on in. You walk into the entrance hall. Severely burnt tomatoes are piled high in a corner. Oh no. What unspeakable horrors have happened here? I think we can at least look for the tomato juice inside the kitchen, so that could work. He walks over and grabs a small crowbar from the counter next to the wall oven. Wait. Man with a goatee. Crowbar. Is this Gordon Freeman? Yeah, I don't know where the crowbars come from. I'm gonna let this play out, but I feel like he's gonna try and cave my head in with a crowbar. You had a group of college students visiting from England. They were overnighted here and brought their friends along. They had come to break into the place. That's terrible. He chuckles. Okay. This dude's not giving me much. These things happen. We have some lovely donations after the incident, and things have been better since. You thank him and leave the orphanage. You now have cooked, canned, and stored your tomatoes. Oh wow, okay, that's big. I mean, the orphanage is still on fire, but I'm sure we can deal with that, right? Donate to the tomato facility. You know what, because I was going to try and put the fire out, but the dude seems to have it under control. Donate your tomatoes to the tomato facility. You get in your car and drive to the local tomato facility. You're greeted by a large number of smaller tomatoes. What have you come to donate, sir? You laugh a bit nervously. Do you need... Oh, I've got cooked ones as well. Oh, this is terrible. Tomatoes? Oh, this is bad. Donate pigs. I'm not sure if I've got any pigs. Let's give it a try. Donate pigs. You donate pigs. The woman smiles in response to your laugh. Thank you, kind sir. Make sure your donation gets to the right place. You thank her and head out to your car. Realize that you forgot to donate the tomatoes and go back. Ketchup on bacon. Ugh. You get back in and drive back out to the orphanage. Oh, why am I still here? On the way there, you realize you have several more tomatoes than you thought you did. Look at the new tomatoes with a mix of interest and concern. I'm trying to think what the best condiment is to have with bacon. I mean, you could always do like a nice hollandaise sauce or something. barbecue sauce, but if it's a nice one. You could do mayonnaise if it's in like a BLT or something like that. The lady from before meets you. Oh. Why did this stream just turn into tomatoes? I'm actually not sure. Like around some time, I think it was when we were trying to get the bolt out of our chest. Oh no, because it was when we were in that fighting pit and the horn beast got hit with a tomato. And then I was like, I'm going to keep throwing tomatoes, and it just turned into more and more tomatoes. Hello, lady from before. There we go. 1.3k points. I did have someone tell me that I should probably up the prices for some of the things, some of the perks, but doesn't bother me. Hello, lady before. Hello again, kind sir. I have something to donate. Excellent. We're overworked here with lack of volunteers and funds. She smiles. Why is she smiling about that? Do you need more? Maybe we should try and get off this tomato train. Maybe the tomatoes have gone too far. Oh, that's a good question. Are you a tomato? Because I got greeted by the tomatoes earlier. No, sadly. She walks over to the ovens and pulls out a large pot of potatoes. Sorry, potatoes. These are fresh out of the oven. Can I try some? Try some potato. Okay, it's just going to be about potatoes now. We've managed to escape tomato. You bite into the potato, it's delicious. Can I have a job? Wait, am I asking this? Get in the van. I need to make sure you have enough food. Excellent, we have a van coming in an hour. We won't be able to unload the food till after it comes. That's oddly specific. She's like explaining, you know, like obviously we can't unload food before the food is here. Get into the... Oh no, say. You can have all of my tomatoes. I am kicking the habit. This is big. This is character development right here, guys. Shakes ahead. I'm sorry, we can't take tomatoes. They're not potatoes and it's bad for business. You're not disappointed. Can I help in some other way? Alright, we'll try yours, Pokemon. Get in the van. Santa, put your hands up and give me your potatoes. Fine, she nods. You walk over a group of trees in the park and begin to skin them with your knife. The woman fills an entire van with peeled potatoes. Give me... Alright. I'm gonna do a super smart play here. Because while I've been skinning trees for some stupid fucking reason, this woman has already done all the work of peeling the potatoes and putting them in a van for me. So I am going to steal the potato-filled van. I think this is the play. You go to the front of the orphanage and begin to drive. The woman stands by the open door. What are you doing? We need a cool line to say when we're stealing her potatoes. You have an idea. Okay. I'm listening. Sorry, I'm just watching. My webcam's off, but my cat's like trying to get up onto the bookshelf. What are you doing? But yeah, I'm keen to hear the idea now. Just be brutally honest about everything the entire playthrough. I'm stealing. Let's start now. I'm stealing your potatoes. She shrugs. Whatever makes you happy. You drive out of the parking lot, begin to drive down the road. Well, that worked out pretty well. Now say I have a pig and a cow. I have driven away though. So, honesty is always the key. Yeah. It's also why I'm really shit at Among Us. Okay. So what should we do now? So I can... So my cat is like up on my desk trying to headbutt my hand. Memory of the Tomatoes by Harris Heller. My favourite Harris Heller song. I've never heard of Harris Heller before. Okay, so we've now got a van full of potatoes. I mean, honestly, cat using headbutt has proven pretty effective so far. No, because I had the litter tray. I have it sitting in my bathtub at the moment, just because there's nowhere else to really put it. And I noticed like, oh, the litter tray is beginning to stink. I'll go chuck it out in the bin, or like chuck the litter out. Came back and she'd been to the toilet in between me going out to my bin and coming back in. So she's being very nice to me at the moment because she knows I'm super annoyed with her. And I've actually tried spraying her with a water pistol as well, just when she was like scratching the couch or something. But all it's done is now whenever she sees the water pistol, even if I don't have it, she'll attack it. Like she's smart enough to associate bright green water pistol equals mild annoyance. So she'll like notice it on the table and she'll start like batting it around the floor. So I actually just have to hide it from her, which kind of defeats the purpose. Anyway. Nah, she's a sweet cat. I've had her since start of lockdown. She's like a 3-year-old rescue. But, yeah. Cats wouldn't be cats if they did everything that you wanted all the time. Like, a lot of the time they'll just be like, nah, I'm just going to do what I want. Alright, I think we need to find a buyer. And I'm typing with one hand because I'm trying to like, pat the cat with the other one. For the potatoes. You find a parking spot on a main road. You pull your keys out of the ignition and throw them in your bag. I'll be right back, you say. The woman nods. The woman's come with me? I thought I was stealing the potatoes from her. Alright, where am I going with this? You get out of the car and jog over to the nearest house. The door is opened by an old man. Can I help you? You force a smile. Hello, sir. You look like a man in dire need of more potatoes in your life. I'm trying to think, because I do have my webcam plugged in, and I'm trying to think if the cat will show up on the webcam. My room's a fucking mess, but I'll see how I go. Plus my hair's all fucked up. What's this? Potatoes? What's this? And player characters evolving? Congratulations! Your player characters evolving into potato salesman. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, cat. Hey. Look, up here. Come on. There we go. Thank you. I've been working on it for some time. And of course the cat has ducked underneath the thing there. I could pick her up, but she will actually try and scratch the shit out of me if I do. So nope, you're just gonna stay there now. Whenever I have a meeting or something, she'll be the first one to try and show a butthole on webcam to all of my bosses and that. But now that I'm actually on Twitch stream, she's like, no, I'm just going to sit here and be all polite and off camera. Oh well. If she jumps up again, I'll turn thing back on. Anyway, so, hello sir, you look like a man who died and need more potatoes in your life. He raises an eyebrow. How do I know you're telling the truth? You sigh and show him the bag of potatoes. You opens up again expecting your potatoes. You can have all my potatoes. He nods in response. That'll do. Good day. You waving it back in your car. I'm a terrible salesperson. I did not get any money from him. Oh well. Yeah. Knock on the door and demand payment. I think I just got hustled. You knock on the door. A middle-aged woman in a housecoat answers the door. Yes, I'm Stompy from the orphanage. It remembers my name at least. I stopped by to see if you wanted any potatoes. No. Alright, we're gonna use, oh, what's their name? Haikara Hakuchi? Let's try that. You knock on the door and demand payment. You walk up the door and knock loudly. It's always a woman in a housecoat. She's wearing an apron and has her hair in curlers. Yes? I'm looking for the old man who stole my potatoes! Exclamation mark, because I'm angry. I'm sorry, I don't know any old men who would steal potatoes. You sigh loudly. In that case, can I interest you in some potatoes? Creates a mess. They're definitely not hand grenades. Let's see if she falls for it. I'm feeling pretty good about this. She laughs, sure. She takes the... What? No! I'm so bad at this salesman thing. Am I still being honest? I'm actually not sure anymore. I mean, I don't think they're hand grenades. I think they are literally just potatoes, but I just wanted to see how she'd react to that. Go back to the house and demand payment. Hey, 2 hour mark! You walk back to the house and begin banging on the door. The woman frowns. I'm telling you, that man stole my potatoes, she sighs. Alright, apparently we should be killing her. You could be honest through the entire thing. Yeah. I mean, if I get a game over on this one, like, reasonably soon, I'll restart it and be honest, but I kind of want to see where this potato storyline is going now. Like, tomatoes are very out of fashion, so... I want payment for my potatoes. Oh, want. I should have been a lot more assertive with that. She shakes her head. Sorry, don't know anything about any stolen potatoes. You sigh loudly, annoyed. Well, that sucks. She nods. Yeah, it is. Carrots or dead mice. We tried mice earlier, and one of the guys got super angry with me. Because he thought all I could find was like a dead horse. That was the closest thing we could get. Elephant poop? Nah, not sure if there's a market for that. The elephant poop economy is way down right now. Search the van for hand grenades. I feel like I got a scenario. Oh yeah, you open the van doors and begin searching through the crate stacked in the back of the van. You find nothing. I don't have your damn rob a bank and be honest. We did already go to a bank as well. You know what? I think we could just go to the bank now. Ask the... Demand money from the woman in the housecoat. First, we're going to get our money, and then if we don't get that, we'll just go get the money from the bank. You walk up to the house and begin banging on the door. A man comes out before you can even get it open. What? He looks annoyed. You show him the pack of potatoes. We've done this. We've been down this road. It doesn't work. I can sell you these potatoes. Potatoes for money. He sighs. Fine, you can have a few. He takes a bag of potatoes and throws you a few coins. Payment! We're finally good at their job. Thank you for your business. I'll say thank you for your support. He's supporting me. He shakes his head. You'd be better off selling potatoes to some other idiot. Maybe so, but I have a business to run. The man nods in response. Where can I find more money? I'll ask him. Maybe the game will try and get me there. Man points to a small building across the street. That's where you can find more money. Okay, you walk over to it and open the door. Where am I? Am I in a bank right now? Look around the building. The AI doesn't know what to say. Alter, undo, or try again. How about you kill a millionaire? Potentially. I mean, I could just steal without the whole killing part. Let's do it. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Rob the bank. You walk inside the bank and look around. There's a guard sitting at a desk. He doesn't notice you. Next to teller's cage is a vault which you'll have to break into. Walk up to the teller. This is like playing Payday. It's nerve-wracking. You walk up to teller. You walk up to teller's cage and open the door. The teller looks terrified. I'd like some money. I am going to rob this bank. There we go. See? Honesty. I'm going to rob this bank. He nods nervously. Okay. You grab the guard at gunpoint, force him into the back of your car. You strap the teller into the teller's chair, then open the vault. Why is the guard in my car now? Take everything that is in the vault. Okay, we're gonna be rich boys. You grab the cash from the teller's counter along with security tapes. You close the vault and then walk out the door. Thank you, the teller says. No, thank you. The teller begins sobbing. Thank you, thank you. You drive away feeling sick. You pull up into a gas station and throw up into the trash bin. Why? That was super nice. The teller was so, like... Ah, well. I mean, I suppose it could be construed as like, thank you for keeping me alive, not thank you for robbing the bank. We'll see how we go. Alright. Join the Illuminati and rule the planet. Yeah, okay, I could do that. Alright, check how rich you are. Has to be second person. I keep forgetting about that. You find that you have stolen $25,000. This will probably come in handy, you think? You decide to give yourself a nice, healthy, end-of-the-week bonus. Alright, how can we make that $25,000 go further? Or can we go steal more? Maybe we'll steal from more banks. You know what? Go into the gas station. I started off as an innocent tomato fanatic, and I've ended up as a criminal. You walk into the gas station, ask the attendant if he has any plans for the upcoming weekend. He says he's free all day on Saturday. Perfect, I will get a gas can filled up. You pay for the gas and head back to your car. You notice the tire is flat. Probably caused by all the tourists driving on the roads here, you think. Whoa! My cat does rule over my house. It's also weird because I got it literally the day before my work said that I'm going to be working from home, and that was way back in mid-March. So for the last 8 or 9 months, I've been home pretty much every day until things have started opening back up. So she's like super used to me being home. And then when I get home, she like just yells at me for a few minutes and tries to stand in front of where I'm walking. Which is a bit annoying. Do I like working from home? I'm a bit over it now for kind of obvious reasons, but I'd probably do it like 2 or 3 days a week next year. I think a lot of places because I work in IT, a lot of IT companies have started basically saying we're going to close down a lot of our offices and just let people work from home half the time, which is kind of nice. Let's get a replacement tire. Not sure if you guys work from home much, or if your profession sort of allows it. You walk back into the gas station, asks you if he has any tire to fix your car. He tells you that he can, leads you over to a tire. Put the tire on your car. I'm feeling good about this. I think this is a good approach. Your car now has 4 tires. Hell yeah, that's a good amount. Walk over to the till. I know he's just helped us, but you walk over to the till and pick up the bag of loot. You hide the money in your duffel bag, then put it over your shoulder. Here you are, the attendant says. Thank you for letting me rob you. No problem, the attendant says. Has a nice day. You leave the gas station, head back to your car. You notice a package on the hood of the car. Oh no. Look at the package on the hood. I want to be specific there, just in case AI Dungeon tries to go sexual again. Look at the package. Alright, we'll try that. Oh, okay. Look at the package that is on the car. Come on, AI. You're standing by the hood of your car. There's a package on top of the car. Your eyes widen as you realize it is a bomb. The car suddenly explodes and you lose consciousness. Oh no. Captain Pokemon, I feel like you were willing this into existence. Okay, so we've just been attacked by what is functionally a car bomb for trying to rob a gas station. Alright, let's regain consciousness. Where are we? The AI doesn't know what to say. Alright, the AI is as confused as we are. Are we dead? So just to recap, we robbed the gas station. We robbed the gas station, and they were like, yeah, no worries. And I went out to the car, and on the hood of the car there was a package, and then I saw that it was a bomb, and the car exploded, and I lost consciousness, and I've just woken up in the emergency room. So suddenly there is all fire and explosions in this story, even though there weren't any before. Alright, you awaken in an emergency room. A doctor comes over to you. Oh, you're awake, she says. That was quite a crash you had there. How do you feel? Alright, what happened? She tells you that you crashed your car into a tree, then hit your head on the dashboard when the car exploded. You ask her where Amanda is, and she tells you she doesn't know. I must have hit my head really hard. I think you might be slightly psychic, yeah. What? Alright, where is the duffel? Ooh. Go to the police station and admit to robbing a bank. And get your last meal in the form of tomatoes and potatoes. You're predicting someone else's stream, Captain Pokemon. Like what? Actually, was that robbery thing all a dream? Did we just dream the first half of this? It seems strange, we were pretty sure it was all a dream. I don't know, the doctor says. He said he would die and he died. Which game is he playing? Because it was like Dark Souls, and that's not really a huge prediction. Okay. Who is Amanda? Oh wait, I asked that. She tells you Amanda is the cashier who is working there. She has been a coma in hospital's intensive care unit for the last 3 days. And there is... Wow, okay. I want to talk to Amanda. I don't know why I didn't just talk to Amanda. That would have made so much more sense. Watch everyone survive the night, but you can sit with her if you want. Holy shit! You walk out of the emergency room and into the hospital corridor. Go and visit Amanda. Okay. I said for him to go up. He was manning in Minecraft. He denied, so his pickaxe broke and he had to go up. Your intensive care unit is filled with so many people. It seems almost everyone you know works here in some capacity. You spot your sister who is currently working as a nurse. Amanda is in there. You said pillagers and pillagers appeared. Oof. She needs help. Which room, your sister asks. The one at the end, you say, pointing. Your sister nods and walks in. Walk in after your sister. You walk down the hallway and stop at Amanda's room. You look at her. She has tubes going into her mouth and is hooked up to various machines. There is a sheet covering most of her body. Offer Amanda a tomato. You hold up a tomato and move towards her bedside. You stick the tomato to her lips. She tries to eat it, but the tube doesn't allow it to go far right. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, boy. Okay. This seems mean. Force her to eat the tomato. Oh boy, this is gonna end badly. As Amanda tries to eat the tomato, you've been pushing down her chest with all your might. She begins choking and coughing. What the hell? Okay, alright. As Amanda tries to eat the tomato, you begin pushing down her chest with all your might. She begins choking and coughing. You say, eat the tomato. Oh, I didn't see your message yet. Amanda attempts to open her mouth, but the tube prevents it. Oh no. The tube prevents it. She begins coughing louder and louder until she coughs up blood. You pull the tube out of her mouth, the coughing stops immediately. This is getting real morbid. Like real morbid. Do you feel better now? Amanda opens her eyes, which you realize has not been doing so before. Yeah, I feel better now, she says. Thanks, you're welcome. Let's just keep the AI going for a bit. Amanda begins coughing again, but stops just before one of the doctors walks in. Is everything okay? He asks. Yeah, we're good, Amanda says, fixing the doctor with a glare. We need 50 cc's of tomato juice stat. Yeah, let's go with that. Doctor leaves and you're about to leave as well when Amanda grabs your arm. You can stay, she says, her voice quivering, but you need to do something for me. What do you need? Maybe the game's just going to be like, no more tomatoes. This isn't something that you want. Don't leave my side, she demands. I need you by my side, okay? Whatever happens, just don't leave my side. This got really sad all of a sudden. I'll only leave your side to get more tomatoes. I'll just say sure. Now it's all like medical drama, and now there's like the music playing along with it as well. Thanks, she says. I can't really ask for anything more. Whoa. Amanda closes her eyes and goes back to sleep. You watch over her for a while until you're called to work. Oh, I don't even know where I work. Kill the doctor's grenade. Thing is, I'm not sure if what was there previously was real or not. Ask the doctors for a grenade, I guess? No, actually, I'll go to work. Maybe I work at a grenade factory. That'll make things a lot easier. Hospital cafeteria for breakfast or work, stomach growling. Ah, hospital food day, how I love thee. Wow. You whisper to yourself. At the hospital, you walk down the hall towards the emergency care ward. I thought I was going to work. Do I work at the hospital? I thought I was a patient. Who is Amanda? I don't know who Amanda is. Actually, I think it said Amanda is a cashier who is working there. So I'm not sure if she was at the gas station or if she's just some other random cashier. And I appear to have like a very strong personal connection to Amanda, so I don't really know what to make of this. On the way, you bump into a friend from medical school. Hello, friend from medical school. If there's one person who's going to know where all the tomatoes and potatoes are in this hospital, it would be our friend from medical school. Ah, it's the interloper, he says, a long-lost med student. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? You reply. I mean, Amanda was like already terminal when I was saying. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. I'm great, he says airily. You're an intern now, isn't that cool? Yeah, you sigh, I guess. It's already doing my part of the dialogue. I don't need to do anything here. You arrive at the emergency room. I'll see you around, your old classmate says. And don't worry, you'll get used to the new shifts and all that. Locate all tomatoes and potatoes in the hospital. After a few minutes of searching, you find all the vegetables and fruits in the hospital. You head to the cafeteria to get breakfast, your stomach's still growling. Eat all potatoes and tomatoes. There we go. The Bible thump. You're about to eat a potato, but you won't be able to digest the purple skin. You throw the potato in the trash and search for tomato instead. Eat everything. You eat everything. If you eat an entire tomato, skin and all, you don't feel sick afterwards. Throw the tomato at your friend from medical school. And then I'll leave on the next one. You throw the tomato at your friend from medical school. You grab a nearby tomato and throw it at your friend. Hey, he yells, dodging tomato. Throw another tomato with lethal force. You chuck a second tomato with all your might. Hits your friend dead on. He goes down. You hold back from laughing. Oh, sorry. You hold back from laughing. I shouldn't laugh at the part where it says holding back from laughing. Leave the hospital. I'll go visit Amanda later. You walk out of the hospital eager to get to work. Go to work. Wait, where do I work? You walk into the hospital scanning the faces of fellow medical students. Okay, I'm a medical student. Alright, it's confirmed now. What the fuck is happening? I don't know. This is confusing. I do work at the hospital now. Okay. Like, I thought it just got confused when I said, when it's like, go to work, because I was a patient there earlier. But now it's just saying, no, you work here now. How do you do, fellow medical students? How do you do? A voice echoes. You turn to see your classmate from medical school is saying their big grin in his face. How'd you sneak up on me? sweep his leg. He's going to sneak up on me again. You step forward with a sweeping kick, but he rolls to the side and leaps out of the way. You hit the wall behind him. Hey, you grunt. Oh, this got so silly. Okay, we should play some video games. You're right. We've just come to work, so does anyone know which room the Dreamcast is in? I don't know why I'm thinking Dreamcast. I don't even have a Dreamcast. No one knows. Let's go find out, you say. You follow the halls, passing the lottery machine in the hospital chapel. Eventually you find the room with the Dreamcast in it. Sit down and play... Why should we play on the Dreamcast? Play on the Dreamcast. You sit down and play on the Dreamcast. You walk into the room, see the console, you walk over to it and see a control next to it. You pick up the Dreamcast controller and turn it on. Play the game? This whole thing's like a fever dream. I kind of love it. You started playing and a message about the system turning on appears on the screen. Oh, it's booting up, you say. A message appears. Do something extremely random and completely related to what is happening. I'll do that after I fart on the student. Fart on a student and apologize. And fart again. No, we only get one. We only get one. A message appears. Is the Dreamcast online, you ask? Your friend next to you holds the iPad up to his ear. Nope, he replies. Okay, I don't think he noticed. Alright, do something extremely random and completely unrelated to what is happening. What should we do? Let's... Alright, see how that goes. You resume whacking the surfboard while singing Bohemian Rhapsody at the top of your lungs. You start whacking the surfboard and then you hear, "Are you sure the consoles are the future?" You drop the wax and turn to look at your classmate. What did... I must say, AI Dungeon is pretty good at dealing with non-sequiturs. That was pretty good. It was like, there wasn't a surfboard here before. You're going to start waxing a surfboard and you're going to goddamn like it. You say, what did you just say to me? I said, are you sure the console of the future? Heard about this new amazing system called the PlayStation 4 with amazing graphics and online capabilities. It sounds more like a computer than a video game console. What the hell is this? Why is AI Dungeon trying to upsell me on video game consoles? Are you a Sony fanboy? I tried doing something random, Cactus, but it didn't work. Well, my father is, the student replies. You prepare to fight by tightening your fists, crossing your arms, and spreading your legs. I don't think that's how fighting goes. No, I'm not a fanboy, you reply. This is getting silly. I mean, it's been silly for quite a while, but just especially so right now. Trying to think what else we can do. I mean, we're in a hospital, so I'll say go and check up on Amanda. Let's try and resolve that plot line. You walk into the kitchen to see your friend. You walk up to him. Hey, you say, Amanda's missing. Missing, your friend? Ben asks. Thanks for giving that character a name. I appreciate it. She's not in her bed. Have you seen her? No, you reply. I haven't, he says. Have you looked over the campus? Yeah, you shrug and tell Ben what happened. What happened? AI Dungeons left out a bunch of things. He thinks for a while and then says, I think I saw her getting into a guy's car 5 minutes ago, he replies. Let's go save her. Go and find Amanda. See, I would choke and kill Ben, based on your feedback, Pokemon, but I kind of want to see where this goes. Maybe afterwards. You walk outside and lean the railings, you look around. You spot a car parked in an alley and point at it. Is that where Amanda... Is that the car? I think she got into some dude's car 5 minutes ago. Is that the car? Yeah, Ben says, squinting. Let's go. Go up. Go and walk up to the car. This has been a journey. You walk over to the car and see Amanda sitting in the front seat looking terrified. Amanda! You bark. The girls in the back scream. One of them fumbles for the door. What's happening? This story needs a good end. Yeah. I feel like we're sort of meandering around a little bit at the moment. Help! Amanda screams. Get me out of here. The back door opens and you jump back. Yeah, I'm feeling Fever Dream like a David Lynch plotline or something. Like the Red Room in fucking Twin Peaks. Get Amanda out of the car. Help! Amanda screams. The back door opens and you jump back. Amanda slides out of the car and runs off in the distance. Help! She screams. Chase after her. I'm still not sure what we are to this person. You sprint after Amanda but then trip over something. Look down and see you've tripped over Amanda's unconscious body. You pick her up and she screams and flails in her arms. What? As she screams and flails in your arms. Calm down. It's okay. I guess? Is that how you calm someone down who's screaming and flailing in your arms? I've never had that happen to me before. I do have a Discord, yeah. Feel free to join up on that. There's only a few people in it at the moment. Yeah, you're right, Pokemon. We can do better. But yeah, I do have a Discord. It's just, yeah, a few people are keen to chat and that kind of thing. So, yeah, feel free to join up on it. Invite invalid. Cool. Thanks, Discord. Expire after never. No limit on the number of uses. Generate a new link. Copy. What I'll do is I'll paste it in chat. This one should work. Double check I'm inviting to the right one. There we go. I do like your suggestion though, Pokemon. So calm down, you piece of shit. There we go. You run into the night as the girls from the back of the car scream and cry. You make an Amanda screaming some resistance. Fuck you, you hear her scream. What is happening? What? What is going on? You stop running, you hear a lot of screaming, then silence, and alarm begins to go off. You turn around and see girls wandering around you with blank expressions on their faces. What have we just walked into? Do you know how to actually make the roles visible outside of clicking on people's profiles? On Discord, you would... it's definitely in the server settings. I've blanked off the top of my head, but I just... yeah. It's definitely a way of doing it. Amanda, fall onto the ground. I think we're nearing some sort of an ending, and I don't know what it is. In front of you lays 2 dead bodies, Amanda and a random boy you've never seen before. You hear a siren going off and spot a police car slowly coming up the road. Help! Help! Leave and play video games. Alright, cool. Cheers. But yeah, typically my server, it's like, unless you've like read the rules or joined up and I sort of know who you are, you'll just have like access to a couple of the channels. So I'd need to like add you manually as a role, because otherwise what I've had happen, because obviously I stream a lot of Jackbox, is people I've noticed will join the Discord and then post a ton of just really nasty memes and stuff. Or not even memes, just pictures of gore and just really not safe for life kind of stuff. So I've had to like stop Jackbox games before to literally go and just clean up the Discord server. And it's always people who are trying to spruik for this one other guy who streams Jackbox as well, which is really weird. Yeah, no, you're cool. You're cool. But both you and Pokemon are cool. Yeah, I've seen you guys online and off. Because, yeah, you can tell because they always follow and they have like, it's like follow one, you know, this one other Twitch streamer. It's normally like Grey Sofa or something, who's like a Jackbox streamer. So, yeah. No, it's weird. It's not happened recently, but I've had to keep an eye on it and had to like do a lot of things with Jackbox to make sure it doesn't happen. And yeah, it'd be cool if you could join up as well. Like I said, there's not too many people on there, but it's sort of just growing bit by bit. Help, these people are dead. Fuck, you said to yourself. You watch as a police car stops in front of you. 2 officers hop out and look at the scene. What happened here? One of them asks. I don't know. She was screaming and then she was dead, and none of it was my fault. I hope. Maybe. Potentially. Good job, son, the officer says. Now tell me what's been going on. You explain the whole story while the police officers take notes. I mean, it'd be great if it explained to me what's happening. What happens now? Okay. Well, we need to take these 2 young ladies to the police station. The police officer says, you can come with us for questioning. Battle of the Ages. Nice. Alright, I guess we're going to the police station. You're placed in the back of a police car along with Amanda and the dead boy. They couldn't even find somewhere else to put them. You sit there as one of the officers starts driving towards the city. Yeah, with Discord, it's mostly just trying to make sure that... yeah. But, mind you, like... I don't think there's any channels you can actually post in until I've made you a regular in Discord. So, there's a bit of that as well. So, like, unless they message me directly, or I'm on stream with them and I know who they are, then that won't really be an issue. I do have people occasionally message me on while I'm streaming to send me gore directly, but that's via DMs. And it's like, if it's just to me, I don't care. I just don't want other people seeing that shit. I mean, I don't care is a bit of an understatement. I do care quite a bit, but obviously not as much as I care as if it was, you know, other people seeing it. Yeah, I was thinking about the best way to do that, because... yeah, not sure, actually. Because I would do that for the mods, but maybe not myself. I'll see how I go. It's not really been too much of an issue, as of yet. I really take a shit. You begin to reach down your pants and begin to pull it out. Hey, the officer says, you can't do that. Because I need to use the toilet. The officer pulls the car and you get out. You walk over to the tree and pull your pants down. You squat as you let go. Okay. Alright. I've got an idea. Pull your pants up again. As you're buttoning up your pants, the car drives off. You're welcome, you say to the tree. You get back in the car. Fuck you, you think? Hang on. Hang on. So the car drove off, I managed to catch up to it, and then I said, fuck you, to the car. Leave. Run from the... open the door and run from the cops. The cops begin to pull up to you and open the door. You come in with us, one of them says, put your hands behind your back. Okay, I think we're well and truly trying to escape the law now. Yeah, it's weird how time has flown playing this game. I might do more of this on like some other weekend or something. Flip the cops off and run away. I don't know, it's like, I suppose doing it by yourself, this sort of game, I think would get boring, but I suppose having you guys to sort of like help drive the story as well and make suggestions, yeah, makes it a bit more interesting. Like, that's part of the reason I started streaming in the first place. Like, I was playing the game Black Mesa, the remake of the first Half-Life, and I loved playing it. It's a really fun game, but it added a certain extra something to be able to commentate over the top and, like, chat to people about it. I can tell you've been trying to make the playthrough go that way, Pokemon. Captain or Pokemon, one of the two. I might go with Captain from now on. You flip the cops off and run away. You start running as the cops give chase. They begin to shoot at you, but miss. You make your way through the trees until you find another road. Thank fuck, you think to yourself. Try and hail a car. Yeah? Oh, hail a cab. We'll see how that goes. You flag down a cab and get to your back. Take me to your superior officer, you say. Okay, the cabbie says. Now we're playing GTA. Yeah. Tell me about your superior officer. No, Captain is ranked Pokemon is his last name. Captain Lance Pokemon. Actually, I'm just thinking, like, we've got a king in here, we've got a lieutenant, and we've got a captain. So there's some sort of system in there. I'm not quite sure what. I just thought about that. I didn't even mean to have like a military metaphor on my stream, but imagine living in a democratic country, can't imagine. Oh, next time if all of us are online, I'll do like a military camp version of this. I'm sure there'll be a way to do it. Alright, tell me about your superior officer. The cabbie begins to drive. His name is Jack Haber, the cabbie says. He is a very nice man. I suppose it would make sense if Swedes have a king and a queen. And you'd have a prime minister as well, I'm assuming? Like, politically? Why do you say that? Why is he a very nice man? I ask the cabbie. Jack Haber. He asked me about myself, the cabbie says. We became friends after that. You stare at the window. Where are you going, the cabbie asks. I am going to meet Jack Haber. Good, the cabbie says. Have a nice talk with Jack Haber. You look out the window. You feel a burning sensation come from the top of your head. Okay. Pat the... Try and pat the top of your head. Yeah. Yeah. Am I on fire? Something wrong, the cabbie says. Yeah, you say. I just realized I'm losing my hair. You touch your head and feel a few hairs fall through your fingers. Oh. Wait. Is there a burning sensation when that happens? That's terrifying. No wonder people don't like going bald. And yeah, it's... And yet... OPM. I must say it is nice when countries don't really care too much about politics. Because I find that, like, yeah, when I talk politics with family and that, it's just... I know I'll never agree with you on a lot of things, so let's just keep it like that and just not talk about it. What is happening to me? We're starting to get towards that fever dream thing, people. It's happening. I don't know, the cabbie says. The top of your head is probably burning up. You touch your head again and pull your hand away. Do you have something with which to... How do you know that? My head is burning up. I read it on the internet, the cabbie says. You stare out the window. You begin to notice that the tree is becoming shorter and smaller. We're almost there. That is a fantastic answer to that question. I read it on the internet. Drama alert, Stompy's head is burning. I mean, worst instance like that I can think of was a few weeks ago when a magpie swooped and attacked my head. That was pretty bad. But not burning, just like, you know, more of an owl. Only birds can fly, bats are birds. I mean, any animal can fly if you have enough faith. And balloons. Oh, on planes, yeah, true. Can you stop my head from burning? You couldn't fly? Well... I was going to say just get a ticket on an airline, but that actually might be really hard to do nowadays. Can you stop my head from burning? I don't know how the cabbie says. How much of a complete fuck you would that be? Like they open up planes to everyone, but only animals that are already allowed to fly are allowed to use them? That would suck. Got to find a portal to the end world. Imagine if... Yeah, we're definitely getting to fever dream territory now. You wait until the cab stops. The cab pulls up to a house and the cabbie stops the car. Thank you, sir, you say. You get out of the car and head inside. Look for Jack Haber. That's what I'm thinking, Cactus. You walk into the house and through the foyer, you enter the library. Walk up to the desk and sit down in a chair. Jack Haber? Are you in here? I feel like Jack Haber is the key to all this. You wait as the burning sensation becomes more unbearable. Suddenly, you're hit by a powerful pain in your head. The pain is so great, you fall off your chair and onto the floor. Ah! Get back up and keep looking for Jack Haber. You know, the weird thing is, I should probably drink more water. I've actually got a tiny bit of a headache as well. You have a really good do one? One punch! You get back up and keep looking for Jack Haber. You stand up and limp over to the desk. You look out the window. Thank fuck, you think. You notice the trees have become shorter. They're about the length of your arm. I do like that one. We'll keep that up our sleeves just in case we don't get a satisfying solution before 3 hours. What is happening to these trees? Does Jack Neighbor know about this? Did I say Jack Neighbor? Jack Haber. Yeah. Could it be some sort of disease, you think? Suddenly you notice the sky is turning a dark red. It fits your current situation perfectly. Jack? Jack! Where are you? You stand up and look around the room. You spot a door on the far left wall. You walk over to it. This must be the bathroom, you think. You open the door. Go into the bathroom and look around. You quickly look around the bathroom, don't find anything. There's a toilet, a sink, and a bathtub. Suddenly, you notice the top of your head isn't on fire anymore. Look at yourself in the mirror. I know it said there wasn't a mirror, but there's going to be a fucking mirror. It's a bathroom. You look at your reflection in the mirror. You notice you're no longer on fire, but you have a large burn mark at the right side of your head. I wonder how that happened. Find Jack Haber. You find Jack Haber. You limp out of the room. You can't walk straight. You head to the left into another room which you guess must be a kitchen. Check every cupboard. Oh yeah, true. We'll use that now. Jack Haber walks into the kitchen, sits down, and smiles. Jack Haber walks into the kitchen, sits down, and smiles. Ah, the famous Stompy. I've waited a long time for someone like you to join me, he says. You stand up and point at him. What is all of this about? Why have you done all of this? The world is going to all end soon, Stompy. I want you to join me as a last request. And do what? Yeah, this is oddly fitting. Jack Haber takes a deep breath. I'm going to destroy the world. Why? Why would you destroy the world? Jack Haber stands up, walks over to you. It's my time now. I want you to help me, Stompy. Well, why can't you do it? Why do you need me? Jack Haber looks up at the sky. Because I'm too fucking lazy to do it myself. You want me to help you do what, you ask? I mean, I kind of can't say much because it's already asking all the questions that I want to know about. Jack Haber sighs. I'm going to destroy the world. Why? Because I want to. Well, why? Because I want to. How would I destroy the world? Jack Haber says, through science. What scientist? Me. What do you mean, you? Jack Haber smiles. I am a scientist. This dude makes no sense. I kind of want to kick his ass. If he gives me one more answer like that, I'm gonna just like... Yeah, I don't know. Then how can I help you destroy the world? Jack Haber laughs. You can't, silly. Then why are you asking me? I have a deadline. What for? My immortality. If you're immortal, then why do you want to destroy the world? I am very close to kicking him in the balls. Because it's fun. Punch him in the face. He falls backwards onto the floor. He pulls out a gun, begins to point at you. No more fun for you, Stompy. Ooh. Even the music's gotten all tense. 3 minutes until the end of the world. Take the gun from him. I don't know. I don't know how the music's going so well with this. You got hands wrapped around the trigger, the gun is jammed, you notice a screwdriver, a hammer, a paintbrush, and a scalpel laying on top of it. What the hell? How big is this gun? Kick Jack Haber in his immortal balls. He screams and attempts to crawl towards the gun. You pick up the screwdriver and the hammer. Why do you want to destroy the world, you ask? I told you, because it's fun. Ooh. Yeah, point the gun at Jack Haber's head. Slowly. It's not that interesting though. You could have just asked David. Who, you ask? Jack Haber begins to laugh. Alright, well, give me more context than that. Come on. Do you see this man? He's an idiot. An intern who read a book and decided to form a doomsday cult. He's been planning this for years, you ask? No, he just decided to do it recently. You didn't know? You're so stupid. Oh, I almost... Shoot him in the head. You shoot him in the head. Stompy, please, Jack Haber says. Shoot him again. Dave's been playing this for years. Why? He wanted immortality. Why? Because an intern who read a book and decided to form a doomsday cult. This is not giving me anything. You need me to destroy the world. Don't you? Jack Haber sighs, yes. And what is the point of my life? To serve, disciple. What will I gain? Your choice of immortality, wealth, power, or sense of purpose. I will gain immortality. What is the point of not living forever? Psych! It's like, why don't you answer me? Ask your god, he knows. Who is this god? Self in the head. You shoot yourself in the head. You wake up in a hospital bed. Your banjo right eye is missing. Oh, Stompy, Meliodas says. Where am I? At the hospital. You've been in the coma for 2 months. What happened? You tried to destroy the world. Oh, who am I? You wake up in a new universe. Fuck, you say. What happened? I died, then I woke up in a new universe. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that has just rebooted our entire universe. I thought that would be the ending of the story. Yeah, I'll just die again. I was hoping to get it before the 3-hour mark. You wake up in the universe. Ah, you scream. Why does it keep happening? What is the point of your life? Meliodas asks. To serve, disciple. Is this what I am destined to do forever? To die and die again, only to serve? No, you'll find peace here. How do you know? There's nothing to keep me here. I want to survive, to live, not to sit around and decay. I want a family, a wife, children. I want to go on vacation. I want to watch my teams win football games and baseball games and basketball games. Those are some really talented teams. I want to go to a club without being offered a fight after a night of heavy drinking. Is that too much to ask for my life? Find faith, Meliodas says. Nah. You'll find your purpose here, Meliodas says. You're not real. None of this is real, Meliodas. Find faith. Fuck you and fuck this place, you scream. You get out of bed. You stumble out of the room, finding yourself in a long hallway with a few doors on each side. You die. Why am I here, you ask? To find faith. I want to go home. You'll find peace here, disciple. Die again. You wake up in the universe. Ah, fuck. I'm still here. Find faith. Why am I here, you ask desperately? To find faith. Wake up. You wake up in the universe. Okay, I think that's as good as we're going to get to an ending. Because I think Meliodas is just going to keep... Yeah, I didn't want it to have like a very religious tone, but I think that's where it went. But yeah, okay. That was interesting. I'll probably do this again on some weekends as well, just because it's kind of funny, but on that note, I'm probably going to be jumping off. Has been a really fun 3 hours. Thanks, guys, for making it enjoyable and for contributing to the story as well. Actually, I'm curious about this first. This is outside the canon, but fuck it. Let's see how we go. You kill Meliodas. I'm not a fucking religion. Find faith, Meliodas says. This isn't working, you say. Find faith, Meliodas says. I'll kill you. Yeah, okay. That's pretty much as close to a soft lock as we're going to get with this, I think. So, yeah, so I think we're soft locked in that I don't think we're actually going to get a game over from here. I think it's just going to keep repeating. Win the game. Yeah, it's literally just repeating this get a game over. It's just gonna make me do this Meliodas thing again. Yeah, so I think we might have hit the game over. That's interesting. Okay, so that is the bad ending. I'll probably do another one of these to hit like a good ending. I'm super pumped with yeah, that's kind of cool actually. So I'm trying to see what time I need to. What was my hair burning? I've no idea. I think that was like the fever dream type thing that we kind of were hoping for. That got super existential towards the end there, though. That was cool. Trying to see. I've actually. Oh, okay. So the main reason I wanted to stay up was because I had I want to sit around and watch the Formula 1, but it's actually not starting for another 2 hours. I'm not going to be online for the entire 2 hours because I've still got to do some online Christmas shopping, but let's hit back on that one. Back on that one. That could be fun, actually, because thinking about it, the next... trying to think when the next stream of this could be. Like, it might be on the 26th or 27th of December. Or Winter Bloom, or... So I'm trying to think what else we were doing. That does seem like a good place to finish it off. I'm kind of keen to see if there's some way we can, I suppose we could always just do, like, a quick, let's just try and break shit, I guess. But make this the ending? Yeah. I'm kind of inclined to agree. We can always, like, pick up with another game of this at some point in the future as well. I'm keen to do another one of this. This was actually really fun. So yeah, what I'll do is I might actually try and cut together some stuff from that and, I don't know, do something with it. I've got a YouTube account which has got like a couple of subs on it, which I don't know why they're subbed because I don't do anything on my YouTube account. But maybe I'll start. Yeah, that could be a bit of fun. But I think what I'll do is I'll end it there for tonight, but I'll be back on Tuesday. Captain, you'll be pretty happy to know that I'll be back on Pokemon Emerald, the randomizer run, so can do a bit more of that. So we managed to, I'm pretty sure we managed to beat Flannery last time, so oh, cheers, King, appreciate it. But yeah, I'll do another bit of that on Tuesday. Thursday I'll be Jackbox and similar things, and yeah, we'll go from there. And I think I'll go do a bit of Christmas shopping now, so yeah, wish me luck. Catch you guys, been fun. And yeah, feel free to follow on socials and join up if you're keen. Catch ya.